play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k Battle Reports!
Hey there, Wargamers. Josh here to bring another Warhammer 40k Bat Rep. Today we're going to do a non-Apothis game. It's myself playing Ad Mech against Aaron here out of Toronto, repping the Thousand Suns. So you got Big Mean Magnus. How long have you been playing Thousand Suns for, though?
Probably about 2 months or so.
Not too bad. Now, have you played against Ad Mech very often with him?
Yes, I have.
You usually win?
50-50.
Hopefully. Well, we're going to make a difference here in that 50-50 stat one day or another. I'm just not sure which way it's going to be. So let's check out the armies, the board, and get to the game. And here we go. Starting off looking at 2,000 points worth of Thousand Suns. So what do we got for a... What's your detachment?
Battalion. I have a battalion detachment. So I have 6 command points. So for HQs, I have a Exalted Sorcerer. I have Aramon, and I have the big bad daddy himself, Magnus.
And is he an HQ or is he a...
Sorry, Lord of War.
Oh, he's Lord of War. Okay, cool. I assume Big Red is going to be the Warlord?
Yep.
Okay, cool. What do we got rounding out the rest of the list?
So I have 2 Predators for our heavy support, and I have 4 units of Rubik Marines.
Okay, now the loadout and the Preds. I'm looking at autocannon, 2 last cannon on each?
And combi bolters.
Okay, yeah. And what about the Rubric Marine squads? What are they armed with?
All the Rubik Marines have literally the same loadout. It's bolters and a Reaper,
Soul Reaper?
Soul Reaper cannon.
Okay, and that's 1 per squad?
Yep.
Okay, and then what have we got going on for psychic powers?
For the Exalted Sorcerer, I have Prescience, Gaze of Fate, and Warp Time.
Okay.
For Armon, it's the same loadout. For Magnus, he has Glamour of Zinch, Weaver of Fates, Temporal Manipulation, and because he's my Warlord,
okay,
his Warlord trait is I get to know another spell. So I chose Infernal Gateway.
Very cool.
For each aspiring sorcerer, they took Weaver of Fate.
Okay. And then what about an artifact? I assume somebody's carrying an artifact?
He's going to carry the Third Eye.
Okay.
Which is basically every time my opponent uses a stratagem, I roll on a 5-up, I get a command point back.
Okay, so yeah, every time I go to use a stratagem, no matter how many command points the stratagem is, on a 5-up you get 1?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And there we go. So that is 2,000 points worth of Thousand Suns. Over here, we're going to look at my brigade that I'm running today. Running Stygies 8, kind of my go-to. I say go-to, I think I've played it like once or twice so far. Obviously, the Dominus is going to be the Warlord. For his relic, we're going to do the Autocaduceus of Arcan Land. Because, I don't know, I still go back to the fact that I find most of the relics kind of subpar. And it's the one I know how to pronounce, I think. Now, for my Warlord trait, I'm going to go for the... You know what? I'm going to go Necromechanic, so every time he repairs a friendly model, the model gets back an additional wound. Usually I go Corsair Technus so I can get that reroll on the Canticles, but I'm not super worried about it in this game, so that's how we're going to try it. Excuse me. Rounding off the rest of the list, I've of course got the 2 Tech Priest Engine Seers. My troop choices is I have got one that's missing. I got to put another unit of Scutaria on the board. So anyways, it's 3 min units of Vanguard, a unit of Scutarii Rangers, and they have a pair of the... Oh, how did I forget the name? Transuranic Arquebus. Moving over, I've got 2 squads of Cataphren Destroyers with the Heavy Grav and the Phosphor. My elite choices, I've got a unit of Infiltrators with the Flechette Blasters and Taser Goads. I have got 2 units of the... I can never get the Priest right. I think it's the Corpuscarii, which are the Staff, and then the Fulgurite are the Jazz Hands. But it might be backwards. I got 1 unit of Jazz Hands, 2 units of Staves. And then for my fast attack, I've got a pair of Sidonian Dragoons with the Taser Lance, and an Iron Strider Ballistarii with the Twin Cognus Autocannon. And rounding off the heavy support here is I've got 3 Doom Crawlers, 2 with the Neutron Lasers, 1 with the Icarus Array. And that is my 2,000 points worth of Ad Mech. And here we go. Armies are deployed on the board. We're doing I think it's the Spearhead Assault. It's the Hammer and Anvil, but the Assault version, one of that, where they're a little bit closer together. We're doing the Race to Victory scenario, so it's a pretty standard scenario here. If one of us achieves 10 objectives, the game is immediately over at the end of that battle round. And you don't necessarily win, but you get an extra 3 victory points on top of whatever you've already earned, so you probably won. Looking at objectives, we got objective number 2 there. Over here, we've got number 1. What's this? 3?
3.
And then we have got 5,
4.
4, and 6 is right up here. We gonna look at the deployment real quick. I've got Vanguard back here. Got one of my Dragoons. Cataphren. Another unit of Vanguard. We got the Jazz Hand Priests. Iron Shredded Balistarii. Vanguard. My Dragoon. We've got Rangers. And then the Dune Crawlers and my characters all spread out here. Which means the Infiltrators are infiltrating, and the 2 units of Staff Priests are doing the same sort of thing. We move across the board. We've got Rubric Marines hanging out with Armon. We've got a Pred, more Rubrics, another Pred. This is your Exalted Sorcerer.
Yep.
More of your Rubrics. And Magnus, which means that one of the squads using its webway infiltration, right?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to roll off for first turn. You get a +1. You're rolling a 2 total, and I am getting a 2. So it is your turn first, unless I can seize the initiative. On a 6. Ready? You're going to show me a beard. Ha! Nope, that's a 5. So we are going to get ready for turn 1 after I set my models up. And deciding to put the priests here on my right flank. I mean, they're going to get nuked turn 1, but I think I'm okay with that. You know, if they don't, then they can do some damage. Not ideal, but I think I can work with this. Alrighty, starting the turn here. Before we do anything, we got to figure out your objectives, sir. 3 objectives are going to be defend objective 4, secure objective 3, and secure objective 2. So we got objective 3 is here, objective 2 is there, and number 4, which you have to defend, is way back here. So you're going to get basically 2 points off the pop here. That's pretty good. And now onto movement proper. We're going to start with the first Rubric squad, starting this slow march up towards the priests. And there we go, getting nice and close, moving to this side of the board. The other squad of Rubrics marching up to objective 2. And ending up right there. This last squad of Rubrics on the board right now, going to head back towards the priests that are kind of lurking in the back lines. And there we go, bringing the unit back. Armon up next, using the disc to just kind of float behind the squad. And there we go. Next up, the Aspiring Sorcerer here is going to move up to support this other squad of Rubrics. And there we go. Next little bit of movement. Magnus is going to go flap flap and bring himself over this way. Ending up right there, and Pred's not going to move at all. And so that is turn 1 movement, unless the webway assault is going to happen. Okay. That will bring us to the Psychic phase. Where do we want to get started?
So Armon's going to cast Prescience on the Predator.
Okay. Armon's going to start off, looking for a 7 here.
Yep. Don't get it.
Okay. 3 is not good enough. Now he's going to go for Gaze of Fate. Warp charge value of 6. And not getting it with a 5. I'm going to go for the Smite. Looking for 5. Getting it with a 9. D3 more wounds to the unit. 1. Alrighty, looking for a 5 up to ignore damage. Yeah, you got one. You got this one. I hit with the die. Magnus here now, going to go for a Smite over onto this unit. Is the closest? You get what, +2?
Yep.
Okay, so it definitely works. And so it's
D6.
D6 for him?
Yep.
Okay.
So let's see. The damages.
1. And here comes the first of the command points. The reroll brings it to a 4. Alrighty, I got 4 chances to ignore here on 5s and didn't make a single one of them. So let's peel the front 4 off. Next up, he's going to go Weaver of Fate with +2. So you got to show a 4 for this to work and get a better invuln. And you do. The last going to be Glamour of Tzeentch. Normally cast on a 7, going to show a 5 for a -1 to hit him. Okay, there you go, you got it. So he's extra hard to hit right now. And here comes the warp time, going on to Magnus. Got to show a 6 to cast, and getting it with a 10. Going flap flap right over this way. Here the squad's going to go for a smite.
Gets it.
Yeah, they definitely do. D3.
Yeah.
For 2. Yeah. 5s to ignore. No, nothing. I'm not rolling well. 2 priests are dead. 10 for shooting. The rubric's going to open up on the priests. Many much Inferno Bolters. They're going to be hitting me on 3s. You got, what, 2 misses out of the bunch? Mm-hmm. Armon's there for rerolling 1s. Turn into a hit. And wounding on 3s. 1s and 2s in there, but not as many as I was hoping for. Because you had a really good hit at first. Looks to me to be about 8 saves I'm going to have to make. I'm going to go for my 5-up invuln here. Making one of them. These guys are just destined to die. 5 up to ignore damage. Well, that helps a little bit. I lost 3 more, though. And the Soul Reaper now. Hitting all 3s, rerolling 1s, no 1s. So we got 3 hits. What's the strength on it?
5.
Okay, so yeah, you're still wounding on 3s. Okay, 2 wounding hits. Is it single damage or multiple damage?
Single.
Okay, so 5 up invulns. And then 5 up to ignore. No, 1 more goes down. Pistol from the sorcerer. Hits. Gonna wound me on 3. No. Take that. Armon's gonna fire a bolt pistol. Hitting on 2s rerolling, I assume?
Yep.
Okay, so he hits. Wound me on a 3. No. Take that other pistol. Now we get the autocannon. Where are the shots going for the pred? Is everything going into the chicken?
Yes.
Okay, so 2 last cannons and the autocannon. They're all going to be -1 to hit. 2 last cannons hitting on 4s, rolling 1s because of Armon. You got 1 hit. Not bad. Going to wound me on a 3. It does wound. I go to my big bad 6-up invuln. Show me a beard! No, he's not immune to that. How much damage? 6. Okay, he's dead. Does he blow up? No. First blood. We're going to have as much of the squad that can shoot. We got 4 bolt shots coming in here. -1, so you're hitting me on 4s. You're rolling... Does Magnus get the reroll? Okay, just 1 still, though?
Yes.
Okay, so hitting on 4s, you're rolling 1s. There you go, you got a hit. Wounding me on a 3. And it does wound. Looking for that big bad 5 up, 5 up. And there's a 3. And a 4, so I lose 1 more. Soul Reaper now, -1 to hit. Hitting on 4s, rolling 1s. Again, 1 hit. Hitting on 3. Okay, so we got 1 more wounding hit. Same thing, I'm looking for 5 up, 5 up. We might as well roll these together from now on. Okay, so ignore that. Other Pred doesn't have a whole lot of range options, so he's going to shoot these Skitarii Vanguard. 2 last cannons, hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Okay, so we got 1 hit. Wounding on a 2. It does wound. 6 up invuln save.
Make your save.
No, he doesn't. Irk. 2d3 shots with the autocannon. Ooh, 5 shots. Again, they're going to be hitting on 4s with, I don't believe, a reroll, because there's nobody close enough for that. Yeah, nobody close enough for the reroll here on the autocannon. But hitting on 4s anyways. Got 2 hits. Wounding me on 2s. 2 wounding hits. -1 to the save, so I got 5 ups. Pass 1, fail 1. Irk. He dies too. Over to the charge phase. Armon's going to go try to charge the priests. Need a pretty solid roll here. And 9 should be more than enough. And there he is. He's mad that he missed those psychic powers early on. The squad going to charge in as well or no? And then Big Magnus going to charge. Again, needs a fairly solid roll to kind of make it around funny there. I think you're probably... I'm going to guess on a 10, but we'll see what you roll. Not a 5. Alright, let's see if Armon can kill these guys off. He gets 4 attacks, hitting on 2s with a reroll. With a reroll. He's going to wound me on 2s. So, is that 1 wounding hit?
Yeah.
I'm going to save this on a 5. Yeah! Get angry, boys. 1 more attack from the disc. What's he hitting on with this? 3 again? Or sorry, 2?
Yeah.
Rerolling. Okay, so he hits.
Strength 4.
Strength 4, you're going to wound me on 3 still. Okay, so it does wound. Okay, so I'm looking for a 5 up. Followed by a single damage. Okay, 5 up. There we go. Now get angry, boys. Go get them. Alright, the priest piled in, ready to swing. 2 attacks each. They are hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s because of my canticle up right now. So reroll that. Into another hit. Now show me those beards for damage. What's the... he's just T4, I assume, right? Okay. So I'm going to wound him on 3s. And a bunch of wounding hits. And the beard is D3 mortal wounds. So we'll take care of that first. D3. So there's 2 mortal wounds on him. Okay. These are all AP -2, so you're going to take that 4 up invuln. And there are, what, 5 of them there?
Yeah.
See what you got. Well, that's quad 1s. And even if you were to reroll 1, they're D3 each, so go away, Armand. That's what you get for messing with the priests. And up they go. I owe you some morale tests now. Now, they lost 7. They are leadership 8, so D6 -1 are going to flee. So I just let them all run away after that. I mean, they kind of deserve their rest. You know what, I got 10 command points, so whatever. Huh. Nope, they're gone. Always reroll to bad. Well, let's see if these happy little fellows do any better. Or do I just... No, I'm not going to spend 2 command points to make them auto-stay. I really want you guys to stay, though. We're going to use the power of positive feelings and to try to keep them on the board. So, D6 -3 are going to flee. Okay, good. See, it worked. At the end of the turn, you're definitely going to be scoring your 2 objectives here and here. So that's 2 points, plus you got first blood. And do you want to keep your defend objective 4, or do you want to pitch it?
I'll keep it.
You're going to hold on to it? That's the one in my deployment zone.
Yeah.
Pitch that.
Yep.
And getting point 2 and 3. We're going to go over to Ad Mech turn 1, see if I can get some revenge and kill some stuff off the board. Alright, let's look at my objectives. I've got domination. I'm definitely going to control every objective marker. Thank you, random deck of cards. Priority orders received. What does my warlord have to do? Be behind enemy lines. Awesome. And then defend objective 1. There's objective 1. So here's what's going to happen. My warlord's going to teleport himself back here somehow and just be awesome. Stupid cards. Well, let's do our best to salvage some of this. These guys are going to move up. Moving to right there. Next we're going to go... I'm going to be advancing him up out of the way, and then the crawlers are going to move up. So, Mr. Chicken Walker gets to go an extra 6 inches. And this is what the movement looks like. So just getting the vanguard up the board a little bit, moving the crawlers into position to fire. Moving him over. Just like I said, there's kind of just a shuffle going on over here. Nothing too fancy. It might be most of my movement. Jazz Hand Priest going to run up the board an extra 4 inches for a 10-inch move. I forgot to morale test over here on a 6. Somebody will flee. Yeah, they were fine. And they're just going to kind of shuffle this way. This crawler is going to go ahead and advance an extra inch. And moving up these guys here, because they will be able to get in range, to put some shots into your Rubric Marines. I do dare say that is my movement done. Actually, these guys will shift over this way a little bit. Time for the shooting phase. We're going to start off with the pair of Transuranic Arquebus. Going to put shots over into the... Actually, can I see the Sorcerer? Yeah, never mind. I can't see the Sorcerer to target him out right now. So 2 shots into that squad there. Hitting on 3s. That's 1 hit. Not close enough for a reroll. Strength 7, I am going to wound you on 3. It does wound.
5 up invuln.
5 up invuln. No. So just D3 damage, but 1 goes down. Next up, let's go the 3 heavy grav cannons into the squad of Rubric Marines. We got the big bad 15 shots, going to be hitting you on 4s, rerolling 1s. Reroll the 2 1s in there. Okay, no help. Strength 5, so these guys are going to wound on 3s. I will pull out the 2 that failed to wound. And I assume you're going to take invuln saves. 7 5 up invulns. And passing 3 of them, so we're going to kill 4 Marines off. Not terrible. Let's go first set of neutron laser into your Predator there. D3 shots for 2 shots. They're going to hit you on 3s, rerolling 1s. So that's only 1 hit so far. And then going to wound you on a 3. And it does wound. No save because it's AP -4. D6 damage, but 1s or 2s count as 3 anyways. So 3 damage to him. Brings him down to 8 wounds left. Now I really want to do more damage, so other neutron laser is going to take a shot, but I'm going to use the Doctrine that gives him +2 to hit. Alright, so goes to, well, essentially I'm hitting on 1s at this point, but 1s are always a fail. D3 shots for 2 shots. I'm going to hit again, 2s with a reroll. They both hit anyways. Wounding you on 3s. That is a 3 and a 2. I'll use another command point to reroll this. To a wounding hit. How much damage? Another 6 to him. So it brings him down to 2 left. And we're going to go over to, I think we're on to my charge phase, because that's about all the shooting I have in range right now. Does Magnus have any shooting attacks?
No.
I think he's getting charged.
Go ahead.
Go get him. Yep, 6-inch charge is enough. And there we go. Do I do some mortal wounds on the charge? Show me 6s. 1 mortal wound to him. And they're regular swings now. I am going to be looking for 4s to hit, because he's -1 to hit right now, right? Okay, so 4s to hit. Rerolling 1s. Got 2 1s to reroll here. They don't help me at all. And he's toughness what? T7, so I'm looking for 5s to wound him, but I'm really looking for 6s here. There we go. Trip 6s. And this, he gets his 3-up. Is it 3-up or a 4-up invuln right now?
3.
Okay.
So the first 3, so this one, 3-up.
No, he kills it. Good. That's 4d3 damage. Because does he have a way to ignore wounds or mortal wounds? Okay. How much damage? So that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wounds to him. Alright, with 8 wounds left, you are going to be hitting me on 2s, rolling 1s. You're rolling 1s. Okay, so everything hits. I assume he's strength more than 6.
16.
Okay, so you're going to wound me on 2s. And looks like there's 4 wounding hits. I get my 5-up invulns.
Yeah.
I passed 1. It's almost surely going to be a bunch dead. Do I use a reroll now? Why not? Command point. Nope, still fails. So 3 go dead. He has 3 static, so technically they might have lived through that. So for the first guy, I gotta show 3 5-ups. No, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Oh, there's 2 that were close. Just for the fun of it, we're gonna spend 3 command points and have him swing again.
Go Breeze.
You know what? At this point, I'm just kind of goofing off, having fun with it. So why not? You don't have many command points, so I'm only down to 3 left out of my 12 that I started with. So I'm gonna hit you on 4s. You're rolling 1s. Oh, I'm gonna hit you twice. Dang. I'm gonna wound you on 5s. No. No help. Well, that was 3 wasted command points. I was sad until it was pointed out that he lost 10 wounds. Now I'm back to being entertained. I do owe you a morale test there. I lost 3. So when a 6-up, somebody flees. No, they're sticking in there. Over here, fleeing on a 5-up. No, they're fine. Now, which of my 3 impossible objectives am I going to discard?
Domination. I mean, any of them are useless to you.
There goes domination. Never going to get
That's
that.
the natural discard one, right?
Give you viewers a quick sweep of the board as we go on to Thousand Suns. Turn 2. Drawing 2 fresh objectives.
Nope.
We've got both of them there. What is it? Defend objective 6, defend objective 5. Haha. Number 6 is up here, number 5 is over here. That's almost as bad as my draw. Yeah, scratch that. Yeah, you discarded the pointless one. So you get your 3rd. Defend objective 2. Well, you're going to get that. Good. Keep just standing there. Movement will start off with these Rubric Marines heading over this way. They're getting into the hide behind the rock formation. And these guys are going to shuffle around a little bit. Just like so. Is the sorcerer going to move? Or did he move already?
No, you didn't move yet.
Next up, the squad is just going to shuffle over here to grab objective 1. Ending up like so, and then that sorcerer just kind of tucking in. Magnus opting to retreat from the 2 priests. They're scary, don't worry. Moving over that way. That's it for movement. Over to psychic phase.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to go for Weaver of Fate on himself. That's the better invuln, right?
Yep.
Okay, on a 6. Going to show a 5. You get it with a 5, just barely. Glamour of Zinch, the -1 to hit. This is a 7, so he's going to show a 6. And you're going to fail it with a 5. It's okay, you're at your own board edge. Going to go for the temporal manipulation to try to heal himself. It's a warp charge, what?
6.
So you're going to show a 5. And a 3, and a 4. Yeah, you definitely get it, so D3 wounds back. Gets 2, so he's up to 10. Over here, you're going to go for a smite onto the priests. Okay, let's see what you got. No. Go away. Gonna go for Gaze of Fate over here. Yeah, double 1s doesn't work. And I do believe that's Peros.
Reroll.
Get a command point?
Yep. So
Okay.
he's on 3.
So it works this time. And he's gonna give prescience to the unit in front of him.
Yeah, we'll
So
of 7 or higher. Don't get it.
you could use your reroll. Are you going to?
Yeah.
On a 4. Oh, there you go. They got prescience. Alright, gonna spend command point. You're down to 1. Gonna go for the Great Sorcerer. So Magnus gonna cast a power.
Smite.
He's gonna go for a smite. Okay. With +1 to this. Yeah, he definitely gets it. So how many mortal wounds is it? D6 mortal wounds? For 2.
Good.
I mean, the chances are that they're gonna die here.
Double 5s.
Okay, 1 lives. Huzzah! Okay, start the shooting phase. Predator's gonna fire everything he's got at that priest. Yeah, you're not in the -1 to hit, so you're still hitting on 5s, I believe, right?
Yep. So
Good.
combi will first.
Okay. So you get a hit. You're gonna wound me on 3. It does wound. I get a 5 up, 5 up. He's fine. 2d3 shots with the autocannon. For 2. Hitting on 5s. I see a 4 and a 3. 2 last cannons. On 5s. Oh, you hit him. Wound me on a 2. Okay. 5 up. No. How much damage does the last cannon do? 1. 5 up. No, he died. You got him.
I'll go through.
Pred here's going to shoot everything. Well, the combi bolters are the range of anything. But into the Dragoon.
Yep. So
2 last cannons on 5s. Okay, they miss. Yeah, it's only rerolling 1s with Magnus, right? 2d3 shots with the autocannon. That's solid. It's going to be 5 shots. Hitting on 5s. Rerolling 1s. Nope. We're going to have the Soul Reaper and the Bolters do all at the same time to the Priests, because it's all the same stats as far as they care. Looking for 4s to hit. Okay. Dodging 1 shot. Scratch that. I forgot Prescience was on them. Yeah, so 3s. So, well, it gets rid of the 2s and the 1. Reroll the 1 because of the Sorcerer. Okay, turns into a hit. T3, so you're going to win me on 3s. Again, pretty solid. I'm looking at, what, 6 wounding hits? 5 up invuln. And passing 2, 3 to get started. And then 5 ups to ignore damage. For no help there. So 3 of them go dead. And there we go, doing some solid damage. And you got any other shooting? No. No charges, I assume. So we're going to go right on to some morale tests. On a 6, I'm going to lose an additional model. Okay, 1 decides he doesn't want to be there anymore. It's going to be this guy. And that is it for turn 2 for the Thousand Suns. Was it a hold objective 1 or defend? Or sorry, objective 2? I can't remember if it was a defend or hold.
it was.
It's defend, so yeah, you got to hold it for another turn before you can score that point. Opting to discard, yeah. Not gonna get that one. Alright, let's see which of the objectives on the other side of the board I'm supposed to get this turn. Secure objective 3. And there it is, of course. Alright, gonna have to be careful with my measurement here. Shroud Sum's not helping me out a whole lot, but that's okay. I think these guys are gonna have to move down, because I think if I'm careful with their movement, I can get them in range to shoot at these fellas. Yep, moving down to get in range with a heavy grab, and then moving him over for the reroll help. This Dragoon might as well. We'll do the Priest first. They're gonna advance another extra inch to there, and then we have the Chicken Walker. Gets to go an extra 5. Shuffling around a couple Vanguard squads, and then just moving up this Crawler. Just kind of tuck these guys into being useful. You know, I don't love it. I'm going to start to move these guys up a bit too. Moving like so, and then this Chicken Walker is going to have to head. Want to head this way maybe? Brings him up to right here. And that brings us basically right over to the shooting phase. So we're going to start off with the rear Crawler. The Doom Crawler there, putting shots into your Predator, see if I can finish him off. D3 shots with the Neutron Laser for 3 shots. Still in range of the happy little priest back there. So hitting on 3s, rolling 1s. Yeah, so they all hit. Wounding on 3s, any of these, as long as it's not 1s and 2s, are you dead? He is dead. Does he blow up? No, he does not. But there goes the Pred. The rest of the army is hidden from his view, so we're safe there. Let's go ahead. We'll try to dump some heavy grav shots over into these fellas here. Heavy grav. Ignore the penalty for moving and shooting here, so I'm going to be hitting you on 4s, re-rolling 1s. I got a couple ones to re-roll there for no help. So let's see. I'm going to pull out 6 misses. So that's 9 hits still. Wounding on 3s. And it looks like it's 5 wounding hits. 5 up invuln save. Helps 1 4 go down. Killing those ones off. I think I might have shot myself at a range with these ones, but we'll check. 2 of these guys can see through the gap here. See the guy down the ground, which means they can shoot at that squad. I'm going to be hitting on 4s, rerolling 1. Sorry, rerolling 1s. One of them is out of range though, so only 10 shots. 4s. Ooh, a lot of 3s, rerolling 1s. That one does help. So out of 10 shots, it looks like I missed 5. So I'm going to be wounding on 3s now. Only 2 wounding hits out of the bunch. You get your 5 up invulns. Fail them both. That's 2 more dead. And I think that's about it for my shooting. Not bad though. We're going to go over to charges, and he is charging those Marines. You roll these all at the same time because they're all the same stats. Well, for wounding me. So you got 1 hit out of the bunch. You're going to wound me on a 5? No. My charge distance with him, I think I needed probably about a 6 or 7. And 3 is not going to be enough. Oh, I'm going to spend a command point and reroll that 1. Come on. Nope. Goes to a 4, and I don't think I'm making it. And I need to show a 5, so no charge. And that brings us over to morale. So over here you lost 7, so D6 minus 1 are going to flee. Okay. That is the squad. You've still got your sorcerer there to... Or no, is your sorcerer back there? Oh. And lucky for me, that does knock you off of defend objective 2, so I'm not going to get those 2 points. Not a great turn for me, but still pretty substantial. End of my turn, I'm going to throw away my useless priority orders received. And, because yeah, I can get that secure objective 3 hopefully soon.
Which one's 3 now?
Definitely doing some pretty solid damage here, but I mean, just way back on the board, I can't get to you. As we move on to Thousand Suns turn 3. Over here, ready to pull a card, you are going to get... It is going to be defend objective 1. And there's objective number 1. Think you might get that one. Movement, the squad's going to jump out from behind the rock. And there they are, getting a little bit of bravery. Magnus heading up there, going flap flap. And that's the end of movement. And then in the movement phase, out of the webway, pops that last unit. Magnus going to start off here with Glamour of Zinch. Got to show a 6 to cast, right? It's Warp Charge 7?
Yep.
This is the -1 to hit. Yep, he gets it.
Okay.
Weaver of Fate for the invuln. And he gets that.
Then I'm going to cast Smite.
Smite into the Dragoon there.
Yep.
Okay. And he gets it.
Yeah.
D6.
Yep.
For 6. That's just dead. Does he blow up? No. Right. Over here, Smite. And he gets it. Single mortal wound, right?
Single.
Exalted Sorcerer's going to cast Prescience on the unit in front of him.
Yes.
Getting it with an 8. Going to go for Gaze of Fate. And I assume a 4 is not enough. Shooting, we're going to have the Pred start. Where do you want to shoot into?
Your. What is this? Grab guys called.
The Cataphrons.
Shoot it.
2 las cannons. Hitting on... Yeah, 4s. Okay, 1 miss. Gonna wound me on a 3. And doesn't on a 1. And then we've got the autocannon. Okay, so it'll be 5 shots.
Yeah, 4s.
Okay, so we got 2 hits. Gonna wound me on 3s. 1 wounding hit. Okay, I completely and totally forgot to declare Canticles this turn, so fair is fair. I'm not gonna have one. Now my save is going to go, it's -1 on that still, right? Goes from a 4 up to a 5 up. And a fail, it's 3 damage, it'll just kill one off. Ooh, do I want to command point that? I kind of like these guys. You know what? I only got 2 command points left, we'll let 1 die. Now we have the squad shooting up the little squad of priests here.
7.
So you're out of rapid fire range, so it means you're going back to hitting on 3s with prescience.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, see what you got. We're re-rolling 1s.
7 bolt shots.
Yep. Rolling 1s. Nope. So there's 3 misses out of there. And those are going to be wounding me on 3s. Looks like 2 wounding hits. Looking for 5s. There we go. They're fine. Soul Reaper. Hitting on... That one's cocked. You can reroll that one. Hitting on 3s. Okay, rerolling 1s. Ooh, 4 hits. Gonna wound me on 3s. And another 2 wounding hits, so 5 ups. And 5 up. No, I lose 1. Maybe this one. Over here, shots into the Dragoon. I'm gonna do all the shots at the same time here. You're gonna be hitting me on 4s. No reroll help or anything like that. Still gonna be -1 because he is a Dragoon. Now you're gonna be wounding me on, these are all strength 5, so looking for 5s. Or all strength 4 or 5, doesn't matter at this point. Strength not that good. But you're going to roll super high. Uh-oh. Alright, well I got a bunch of 6-up saves to make. No, he's dead. Does he blow up? No. Oh, poor little fella. What did he ever do? And no charge to declare. So no morale I got to worry about anywhere. And you are halfway to getting secure objective, or sorry, defend objective 1. You didn't score anything this turn, though, did you?
No.
Oh, so and you're halfway to getting this one.
Yep.
Do you want to discard one? Gonna ditch Secure Objective 5, because that's the one the Cataphrons are sitting on. So, that is it for turn... What was that, turn 3?
Yeah.
Turn 3. So we're gonna go on to turn 3 Ad Mech. Alright, my impossible objective this turn is Master the Warp.
That is literally.
It is advanced. Get out of my deployment zone. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Well, I got to do something about Magnus. I'm probably not going to be able to kill him this turn, but I might as well long bomb, try to go for it. Them moving up to there. Okay, we're sending the crawlers up. I got 2 neutron lasers able to see Magnus, so that might be a thing. You got a 3-up invuln, you're fine. You know what? I did some shuffling around. These guys advanced up. They're going to stay right there. They can shoot at this jerk squad. We'll move these guys up in range of Magnus. Up to there they go. Yeah, I gotta try to put shots on Magnus, see what I can do this turn. The last is, we're going to advance this little fellow. My El Generalissimo. This is going extra 2. The best of rolls, so bringing him up to there. And then we're just going to advance a bunch back here. Try to get into some better positioning. So here, he gets to go an extra 3, extra 6, extra 1. All ending up like so. And then I got to drop my infiltrators. And there we go. Everything's done. It's moving. Shooting. Let's start off. I'm going to pop command point to give him +2 to hit. And punch my guys over here by mistake. But yeah, +2 to hit. And I'm going to shoot at Magnus. D3 shots. 1. All that for 1 shot. Oh, I'm going to command point that one. For 3 shots. Okay, those 3 shots into Magnus are hitting on 2s now. Everything hits. I'm going to wound him on 3s. Everything wounds. 3 up invuln saves. Failed 1. Okay. Anybody want command point on that?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. There we go. We're both out of command points. Okay, let's do the other one. Gonna take a shot. Do I shoot at him now or do I shoot at the Marines? You know what? I'm gonna hold off that shot. Let's go heavy grav here. Taking shots into this little rubric squad. Hitting on 4s, rolling 1s. Okay. Roll my 1. Turns into a hit. Not bad. Still more misses than what I want to contend with, though. These are going to be wounding your Marines on 3s.
Okay.
And there's 2 that failed there. So it looks like we got 6 saves to make on these guys. 5 up invulns.
Okay.
No, that didn't work. Yeah, sorry, 6 saves to make there. So 1 more. A no. Well, there's the squad dead. Okay, we're going to do grav into... whatever. If I can kill Magnus off, I'll feel better about this. I think with the cards, it's going to be an uphill struggle for me anyways. So let's see if I can shoot Magnus. Gotta yell bang bang at him. Hitting on 5s, rolling 1s now. Okay. I know. Too bad 6s don't do anything special on these guys. And I'm going to wound him on 5s. So that is 3 wounding hits onto Magnus. 3 up invuln. Yeah, he passed them all. 2 phosphor shots into the rubric squad. Okay, well that's 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. That's 1 wounding hit. AP -1, but it's only 1 damage.
Okay, so 3 up.
Yep. No.
Takes a guy.
I got it. Ah, what the heck. Other neutron laser at... do I want to shoot anti-tank weaponry at these stupid rubric marines? Or Magnus? Let's shoot at Magnus. D3 shots for 3. These ones are just going to be hitting on 4s. Ooh, only 1 hit. Wound you on a 3. It does wound. 3 up invuln. Yeah, he's fine. You know what? Just for the fun of it, let's throw the preset Magnus too. Maybe they'll take a wound or 2 off him. Yeah, you know what? Let's go against the rubric marines. They're going to have a 2-up save against this, but Magnus I can't Tesla against them, which is no fun. So hitting on 3s. There's some Teslas. These are wounding the rubrics on 3s. Okay, some solid wounding hits there. So it is looking like 6 2-up saves you're going to have to make. So statistically, you should lose 1. I'd like to see you lose 3, though. There's... Nope. You got 2 ups all around. You are safe. Well, let's go ahead now. Do you get the 2-up save against close combat attacks, too, if there's no AP?
Yeah.
Or, sorry, if they're 1 damage?
Yeah.
Oh. Do I charge anyways? No. Leave them there as a speed bump. So that is going to be it for Ad Mech turn 3. Scratch that. I got a pair of Rangers that can try to put some shots into Magnus. So let's do that. 2 shots hitting on 4s. Double 6s. Roll that to wound for me now. Strength 7 versus your T7. Okay, so looking for 4s to wound. 6s are mortal wound in addition. That's 2 wounding hits. AP -2, so you're going to take your 3 up invuln.
Yep.
And you failed 1 of them. D3 damage. For 1. And now that is the end of Ad Mech turn 3. And I will get rid of defend objective 1 because I'm not getting there. And you're going to score defend objectives 1 and 2. For the turn, drawn 3 new cards. We got Arcane Right, which is if you control at least 1 objective marker and your opponent controls no objective markers at the end of the turn. Not likely. We've got secure objective 1 again. Empower the Cabal. What's that one do?
While this objective was active, keep a tally of number of psychic powers you successfully resolved during the psychic phase each turn. At the end of the first turn in which you successfully resolved at least 2 psychic powers, score 1 victory point for every 2 psychic powers successfully resolved in that turn.
Okay.
To a maximum of 6 victory points.
Not bad. 1,000 Sun Squad here, going to move up. Moving up to right there. Magnus going to move this way.
Sorcerer.
The Sorcerer underneath there is going to move up. After consideration, actually moving the Sorcerers in advance, but Josh forgot to turn the camera on. You rolled a 6, so he's moving up to there. Magnus floating up that way. And is that it for movement? The Pred doing anything?
No.
I didn't think so.
Like usual.
Gonna go for the warp time on Magnus.
Yep. You get it.
Okay. Magnus gets to move. And there he goes. Nice and danger close to my lines. Gonna go for a prescience here.
Yep.
This is on a 7, I think.
Yep. Don't get it.
Not a 5. Okay, Magnus buff time. What's he starting with?
Glamour of Siege, so the -1.
Okay. And you're gonna get that with a 10 total. Yep. Next up.
Weaver of Fate, so...
+1 invuln?
Yep.
I think you gotta show with a 5 on this one.
Yeah.
Warp trip 6, yep, show a 5. And he gets it. And Smite on the Vanguards. 4 total goes to a 5.
It's the D6.
Yep. How many more wounds? For 5. Well, that's them dead. Wah, wah. This squad of rubrics putting all their shots into priests.
2, 4, 6.
And into those priests. Did you get prescience on that squad or no?
I think
Yes.
I failed it.
You did?
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Scratch that. Yeah, no, you failed that one. Okay, all these shots hitting on 3s. And this is everything. Yeah, re-rolling 1s. You got the...
Exalt.
Yep, the Exalted Sorcerer still close by. Pulling up the 2s. Going for 3s again. Okay. That's you a little bit of help. You're going to wound them on 3s. Quite a few wounding hits. That's all of them. Looks like 10. And looking for 5s and 5s. So a little bit of help to get started. I'm going to save 4 of those. And then 5s again. I'm going to lose 3 total. So pretty good. There's still 1 left though. Boop. Pred going to shoot down the line into the Cataphren destroyers there. What are you going to start with?
Start with the last cannons.
Okay, 2 last cannons. Hitting on 4s. Okay, wounding on 3. It does wound. I get a 6 up invuln. No.
See what's the damage.
Okay, so 2 damage. He's down to 1 left. You want to do the autocannons now?
Yeah.
2d3. That is 4 shots total. Those 4 shots are going to be hitting me on 4s. Okay, everything hits. Going to wound me on 3s. 2 wounding hits. And I am looking for 5 up saves. Okay, failing both. And that is the squad dead. That brings us over to charges. Magnus going to be charging into, I assume, just 1 Doom Crawler, but does he want a multi-charge?
Yes, 6 attacks.
Opting to charge just the 1, so we're going to start off with the Cognus Heavy Stubber. Okay, so we got a hit. Wound you on a 5. No. Neutron Laser. And it's got 2 shots. Going to hit on 6s. No. Charge distance for Magnus. And 11 inches. He's in. Charging to right there. No other charges, so just the swings here.
6.
You are going to be, 6 swings, hitting on 2s, rerolling. Throw them right here for me. And reroll your 1 miss. Not too bad. And then strength 1,000,000. So you're going to wound me on 2s. Okay, they're all wounding hits. What's the AP?
-3.
Yeah, that's 3 games.
Alright, so looking for 6s. No, don't make any of them. That's enough to kill him. Does he blow up? No. Doom Crawler down. You get your Consolidate move, 3 inches. And there he is. So, at the end of your turn, what objectives did you have?
score directly.
Alright, so you get secure 1, and then you're going to get 2 off of... No, the other one, I think, right?
Sorry, power linkable.
Yep. So you get 2 off of that. That puts you to... You're at what, like 8, 9, 10, 11?
Yeah. Smash.
And over to my turn 4, seeing if I can get anything that I could potentially even score. Secure objective 4. Huzzah. You know what, this is going to be real quick. I'm going to see if I can shoot down Magnus, and if I can't, it'll be GG. I think it's GG anyways, though, because at this point it's like 11 to maybe 1. Whoa. Gonna move these little guys up. Moving to there. These are going to move over this way. He's going to... You know, he doesn't need to advance. He's just going to move over. Let's see if I can kill Magnus. You don't get to call me out for fighting you in combat, Mr. Hid behind the building. With a demon Primarch. Okay, let's yell bang bang and see if we can kill Magnus. Neutron laser. 3 shots. Those 3 shots are hitting on 4s, rolling 1s. Only 1 hit. Gonna wound him on 3. Okay, it does wound him. 3 up invuln. Yeah, he passed it. Let's do the Icarus Array next. So we'll do the missile launcher component. That'll hit on a 3 rerolling 1s. As I throw another die off the board. Strength 8, so I'm going to wound him on a 3. It does wound.
Invuln.
Yep. Yep, pass the invuln. Let's do the rockets. So that's going to be 5 shots total, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. Not bad. These are lower strength. These are only strength 6, and he's T7, right? Okay, so 5s. And 1 wounding hit. Get your 3 up invuln. Nope, so he takes 1 damage. He's down to 8. Let's go autocannon. We are going to be, again, hitting on 3s, rolling 1s. Rolling 1s. Everything hits. I'm going to wound you on 4s. That's 2 wounding hits. Throw him right there. 3 up invuln. Pass 1 fail, 1, 2 more damage. He's at 6 left. See if Heavy Graph can get him. Hitting on 5s, rolling 1s. Okay, reroll this. To a hit. Not terrible. I'm going to be wounding on 5s, though. No, nothing. Let's try... Actually, sorry, I've got their heavy phosphors. So that's going to be 6 shots. Hitting on 5s, rolling 1s. And they're going to be wounding on 5s. That's 1 wounding hit. Roll it over here where we can see it. Yep, 3 up invuln. Yep, so 1 more damage to him. So he goes down to 5 left. It was a 2 over there anyway, so I didn't feel bad about making you roll it on camera. Let's do the everything here shooting into him. Starting off with the 2 rifles. Hitting on just 4s, no reroll. No, that was a big miss. I can rapid fire the rifles at you. They're hitting on 4s. Only 1. Wounding on a 6. Nope. Let's try pistols into Magnus. Here we go, 25 shots at Magnus. Hitting on 4s. Okay, not too shabby. Pull out all my hits here. Unfortunately, they're only shooting 3, so I'm going to wound you on 6s. Alrighty, show me 6s. 1, 3 up. Haha, take that. That a 4. Vanguard, shoot him. I'm going to be hitting on 4s. Okay. Not bad. Same thing, wounding on 6s. 2 wounding hits. But they're worth 2 damage apiece if you fail them. Good, you failed 1. Instead 2 left. What else have I got? Got some las pistols. Las pistols. Both these are going to hit on 4s. I'm going to do it at the same time. 1 hits. I actually should have done them separately. Because one of them could have rerolled 1s. Wounding on 6? No. Volcate Blaster. Heavy 3. These are going to hit on 3s rerolling 1s because I moved. Okay, they all hit. Strength 6, so I'm going to wound you on 5. 6s are mortal wound in addition. There's a mortal wound. And a single save you got to make. supposed to be single save. Here's what we're going to do. Okay, 50-50. On a 4-up, you rolled high enough. Okay, so he's at 1 wound left because of the mortal wound. That's it for shooting.
You could charge me.
Oh yeah, I'm going to. Tech Priest, go get him. Why am I holding those dice? Ah! That's a 4. Infiltrators, charge him. Ah! That's 2. Well, if I managed to kill him off, I would have tried to take a shot at the game, but I think we're going to call it there. The score is like, I'm going to score 1 point. Score is like 11-1. I did not get cards at all this game. Awkward left-handed handshake. And let's set the camera up and do a post-game chat. And there we have it. Pretty solid point-wise Thousand Suns victory. So, let's talk about what went right, what went wrong. Any big game-changing moments for you? Like, what were the kind of the key components here for the game? The talking points for you.
Probably the first turn when Armand just died to one of the priests.
That was okay. That was a pretty funny moment. Definitely got a good chuckle out of that. Was that the defining moment of the game for you, though?
Yeah, probably.
Now, are there things you would have done differently? Things that you were happy with your play, or where were you at with that?
I would probably play more aggressive with the army.
Yep.
Maybe spend more time having Magnus up in the field.
That's fair.
Stuff.
That being said, though, I mean, you got to play the cards you pull.
Yeah.
And your card said sit in your deployment zone.
Yeah, it did.
So that kind of worked out. And that kind of leads into my talking point. I did not have good draws.
Yeah.
And yeah, not only did I not have good draws, there was kind of a combination there. Like, I'm overall kind of happy with how I played. I should have played a little bit more aggressively. And I typically don't like calling games, but when you're, I don't know, like 11-1 and all you've had to do is kind of just, chill out in the back. Like, there's no way I could get to you quick enough, unfortunately. So that was kind of just a losing battle for me. And yeah, it's not like there was going to be a tabling happening. If I'd drawn, like, even if I was a couple points, even if it was like 11-5, I probably still would have played. But at this point, yeah, I had no chance to make it up. So I think things worked out well for you. You definitely, I mean, you put pressure on the army in the right spots. And I look at it, and between my draws and our deployment type, I really kind of got hurt with the range on that one. Because, yeah, playing the long 72 board instead of the little 48-inch across definitely hurts when your weapons are all 48-inch range.
Yeah.
And so I did my best to kind of move up to engage, but, yeah, that was an uphill battle for me.
Yeah.
Definitely was fun, though. This is the first time I faced Magnus. I almost killed him.
Almost.
It was close. I'm sure if we played it out, I'm sure I would have got him eventually, like, next turn, but at that point, it didn't really matter.
If you didn't roll those charges, those failed charges.
Oh, geez, yeah, okay, yeah, I had 2 units to charge in that probably could have finished off that last 1 wound on him, and they were what, at max, maybe 5 or 6 inch charges?
Yeah, you rolled.
And my first one I rolled 4, and the second one I rolled double 1s. So, yeah, that just kind of sums it up. Yeah. I did not catch a lucky break in this one, and I was not able to pull myself out of the hole when it came to points. Yeah. So, good game. Viewers, hopefully you had fun watching that. Leave some comments, leave some love below. And other than that, thanks for tuning in. Keep being awesome. And as always, happy wargaming.
Vault members, don't forget to click the link below to see another battle report. It's going to be JR and Quirk going at it. 2,000 points of Ultramarines against Custodes. Yeah, that's right. You're going to see a real game, not Josh running around with his Ad Mech and being all fancy. So, we'll see you guys in the vault. Thanks so much for watching, and happy wargaming.